This year marks the 10th anniversary of serious international crimes committed against the Yazidi. We honor the victims of these heinous crimes and their families and renew our commitment to human rights and international law, particularly the 1948 Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide, ratified by 153 states around the globe. As the multilateral system prepares to engage in pivotal discussions on the future of humanity in the upcoming Summit of the Future, my call to the world is never to forget that UN member states and the international community's commitments to prevent and punish genocide remains paramount to a future where the dignity of every human being can be respected without discrimination. And this commitment is more important than ever, as too many people around the world, including many minority communities, continue to be at risk of genocide and the related crimes of war crimes and crimes against humanity, facing threats to their physical and mental integrity and to their religious and cultural heritage. The implementation of the Genocide Convention remains crucial for the Yazidi in Iraq, especially now when some of the United Nations peace and security entities prepare to leave Iraq. A fundamental action for the effectiveness of the convention is its domestication into the national legal framework. Article 5 of the Genocide Convention requests that states parties to the convention enact the necessary legislation to give effect to the provisions of the convention, providing penalties for persons guilty of genocide, incitement to genocide, attempt to commit genocide, or complicity in genocide. Iraq is a state party to the Genocide Convention since 1959. Ensuring accountability for past crimes of genocide is essential in developing comprehensive strategies to prevent this crime. Indeed, bringing perpetrators to justice may serve as a deterrent for future crimes and pass a message nationally and globally that nobody is above the law, and sooner or later, those responsible for serious international crimes will pay for what they have done. This includes on addressing ways in which hate speech has perpetuated discrimination, exclusion, and hatred against individuals and groups based on identity, including the Yazidi. Hate speech has negated the dignity of the Yazidi and led to violence against them. At the United Nations, we encourage all segments of society to do their best to tackle hate speech in full respect of international human rights law. We also encourage governments to develop national plans of action to tackle hate speech as part of wider strategies to address stigmatization, marginalization, and discrimination. Because combating hate speech leads to more peaceful, inclusive, and just societies. So as we honor today the Yazidi victims of serious international crimes, we acknowledge the historical reality of what they had to endure and the fact that many of the risk factors that led to their persecution still persist in Iraq, including widespread stigmatization and hate speech against them. We will continue to prioritize the situation of the Yazidi and call attention to their plight and engage national authorities and civil society to increase their capacities to prevent genocide and related crimes. I thank you for your attention, and please rest assured of my full support and that of my office.